Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday. How's everyone doing today? Guys, tomorrow is Independence Day. Do you think aliens are gonna arrive? Do you guys think Satoshi is an alien? Don't forget to smash the like button on your way in. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Bitcoin looks beautiful today. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Smash the like button on your way in. I appreciate you guys for joining. Happy Thursday. Happy pre-Independence Day. The question is, the ultimate question is, are we going to get a holiday dump like we normally do? Or is this holiday going to be bullish because of the big, beautiful bill? Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Bitcoin currently trading at 109,570 and 58 cents. Looking good. We're sitting right at that previous all-time high. What am I doing here? I want to go to the liquidation heat map. This is what I want to do. And what's going on, drummer? See what we got. Ooh, liquidated a little bull action back here. Spicy. Ooh, 148 million. No big deal. Let's see. We got 108,964. 108,964. We got, I'll just go, I guess, to this big part right here. 108,002. Okay. I'll clear these out because hopefully we don't go that low. And then up top, we got 110,488. Are we rejecting 110 or are we going to bust through that? 111,450. Tether just minted like $1 billion USDT or something crazy like that. 112,492. Ooh, that would put us above current all-time high on Binance at least. Binance USDT 111,980 even. Looking good. I guess I'll put that one more to the downside, just so that we got an even split. We got 107,039. Okay. Make sure you guys smash the like button on your way in. What's interesting here is that these are equidistant once again. Literally almost identical. I wonder if there's a reason for that. Am I making up conspiracies over something that's just like a technical reason? I have no idea. Anyways, Bitcoin dominant 65.29. It does seem like the rejection at 66 might stick. We'll have to wait and see to know for sure. But as of right now, potential head and shoulders. So Ben Cowan, eat your heart out. Confirmed red dot as well. Seems to have been the ultimate play. All season pending, obviously. We got some green. The last couple of days, we've had some pretty satisfying green out of alts. So, ETH currently up 0.7%, holding above 25.81, sitting at 25.88, chilling. Kind of quiet on ETH specifically. We are in this. This has gone from like an ascending channel to like a plateaued range, with a little bit of an anomaly up here, an anomaly right there. It's definitely interesting to watch. I guess I want to see if ETH can get to 2861 next. That would be my next target, my next goal for Ethereum specifically. We do seem to have some kind of bearish scenario playing out. Double time here. We got 2 confirmed red dots. The first one I think has played out already. Second one right here. I don't think that one's played out yet. But we'll have to wait and see. Sol is up 0.09% on the day. We're still holding above our upper trend line of our shorter time frame descending range that we've been in. We do seem to have broken out, retested, confirmed that retest, and got a bounce. A little rejection right here, maybe some kind of resistance. Midpoint liquidity grab. See if we get enough upside to bust through that. As of right now, 152.41, looking good. Momentum wave just above the middle. Red dot back here played out. No further red dots so far. And RSI is also sitting at 50. Total 3 up 0.6%. We did have a red dot back here as well, played out. It's what's interesting is I bet you that total 3 red dot probably appeared before the other altcoins, the big ones at least, which is kind of cool because you might be able to like front run that concept just looking at total 3 chart. It's not always going to be like that though, obviously, but it's still something interesting to observe. 846.47 billion. I suspect that we're gearing up for a move here. The reason I suspect that is we kind of did what we've done in the past. A big dip, support, and then bounce. Big dip, support, and then bounce. Right here, though, we got kind of different support. It's more of a W support thing than anything else. So I don't know. Gonna be an interesting next couple of days. Is tomorrow a bank holiday? Let me see. It is really. Most banks are closed this day. Well, that stinks. Let me see. What the heck? Well, now I'm mad. I think my credit union's closed tomorrow, too. That's stupid. I wanted to go deposit my dang paycheck. I gotta wait an extra day? Alright, guys, we got 20 minutes until the daily close contest, so make sure you smash the like button and stick around for that. Total 3 looks decent. We're holding up. Momentum wave's a little high. RSI kind of got a bounce off of the moving average, but we're waiting. We're in wait and see mode. Cardano currently up 2.57%, trading at 59.87. Cardano struggling to get above 60. I've seen this pattern before, though. The question is, are we going to reject and then just poo-poo to the downside some more? We are sitting above our previous shorter-term resistance line, which is great, but we have yet to touch our longer-term resistance line, which is the yellow line here. Probably going to be around 64, 65 cents. But like I said, ADA's struggling to get above and stay above 60, so who knows what's going to happen. SNEK up 0.5% on the day, sitting above 20, which is great. It's just kind of lingering there. As long as it's not below 20, I'm happy. The momentum wave is weirdly overbought, even though there's nothing going on here. But I'm not entirely sure. I guess there's reasons for this. Like, it has to do with volume and buying pressure and stuff like that. I just am not fully educated on it. See, back here, we got this huge buy, and the momentum wave hardly reacted. Back here, we got like little baby buys, and the momentum wave is like almost overbought. So, interesting observations. XRP is up 0.99% on the day, currently trading at 225.58. Rejecting 228. Support at 222. Kind of pinballing in between these two. Gosh, when's the last time anybody played pinball? Tom Selks Code said Neil Druckmann not doing season 3 of The Last of Us. I saw that. You know I saw that, Tom. You know I saw that. I literally got an alert on my phone. I don't my phone like it was a Google alert. It wasn't like because I have anything set for anywhere. It was just a random news alert. Google was like, "We think you'll like this." And I'm like, "Oh." I was literally driving and I was like, "Oh, I do kind of like that." Not that I've even watched season 2 because I know it's going to be absolute trash, but just reading through the article made my brain go, "Oh, they probably asked him to leave because he sucks." They're probably like, "Neil, you got to go. Nobody likes you. You're kind of a cuck, and it's weirding everybody out. Everybody's weirded out by you. You're a creepy weirdo. Stop texting everyone's wife. Nobody wants to do that. Leave it alone. You gotta go. Go work on your stupid woke game that you wrote like 7 years ago that nobody cares about now. Bye." Mr. Roberts said, hey, y'all, what's going on, Mr. Roberts? Drummer said, pinball slots. Dude, I don't remember the last time I even saw like a legit pinball machine. It's kind of weird. Anyways, XRP is up 1%, looking good. We got to get above 228 in order for us to continue the momentum, but we're in kind of a pattern here. We got like, what is that? A rising wedge maybe? With a little fake out to the upside. That's a little threatening. We're going to break below. Continue down. That'd be scary. We'll see what happens. XRP's been holding up really well up here, though. It's kind of at the bottom of its range, it seems. HBAR is up 2.16% on the day. You know, I brought the fan in here. I didn't even turn it on. 2.18% on the day, currently trading at 1587. Seems to be rejecting at 1593. We'll see if we can get above there. If we can, that'd be great. We got heavy resistance. We have not been above 1593 since June 13th. So it's been just under a month. Yeah, we'll see if this is some kind of a bottoming pattern. It's got inverse head and shoulders vibes. Just the neckline does not support. I guess, actually, maybe I just found it. Is that it? That could be it. What would the target be? I would go really frugal with this one. I mean, it might have played out. No, it invalidated right here. And then I guess it retested. I don't even know. Who knows, man? It looks like an inverse head and shoulders. It's got inverse head and shoulder vibes. John316 said hi. What's going on, John316? Drummer said, "Do you know what pinball and top dollar is?" I know what pinball is. Top dollar, I'm not aware of. But yeah, HBAR, looking for some love here. Hopefully. Otherwise, we'll probably come back down. I guess, unless it gets really bearish, I don't really see it coming all the way back down to 15. I could see it finding support around like 15.3, 15.4. Little midpoint liquidity pullback. SWE's up 4.13% on the day. SWE is doing beautiful. SWE had this ascending range that it broke out of, retested. First, it rejected, actually. Rejected right here. Came back down for a little bit of liquidity grab. Busted through the top. Lingered around 3. Got our retest confirmation. And now it's sitting above 3, looking good. Hopefully ready to rip to the upside. SWE might start melting faces before everybody else does. That'd be crazy. Ondo, up 1.29% on the day. Ondo is having trouble getting above 80. Drummer said, "Are you thinking run up or fake out?" I'm not entirely sure, actually, because the big beautiful bill passed. There's a lot of bullish information, bullish data, bullish this, bullish that. The problem is, like, the market's reacting, but I don't know if it's reacting to the news. I think it's literally just reacting to being oversold. Because we don't seem to be getting any violent, like, whiplash recovery moves to the upside. Bitcoin's definitely like building something here. This is momentum that Bitcoin is building. Altcoins though, I'm not seeing it. Like, this is cool and all, but it's not Bitcoin. There's nowhere near the same amount of money going into alts that there are Bitcoin. This is kind of like people are buying, they're putting like 98% of their DCA into Bitcoin and then 2% into alts. And we're like, we're just happy to have that 2% dividend, like, given to us, you know, like food stamps, but it's DCA stamps. We're like, thank you very much, thank you. Nothing beneficial has come from it yet. Yeah, Ondo, I want to see Ondo get above 80 and hold above it. Struggling right now. Pullback target maybe 76. Hopefully we get a bounce there. A little midpoint liquidity pullback. Aerodrome up 0.78% on the day. Finding support at 76, which is great. Is this a flag? Maybe, I mistook this for a potential head and shoulders, ugly head and shoulders. I said it. I didn't think that it was going to play out because Aerodrome has been insanely strong and super bullish. Maybe it's a flag. I could kind of see it. Could be a flag. Or it's just a downtrend after an uptrend and it's going to blast the upside afterwards. Could be anything. Tom Selleck Scout said M2 hits all-time high as well. I saw that as well. We are kind of at the end of the rope per se for global M2 correlation with the dip in the M2 chart. So this could be it. This could be the run that we've all been waiting for. Pinlink is up 7.31%. We got our little W pattern, our inverse Batman, our inverse Bongo Cat on the chart. Looks good. Let's see if it results in some moonage, man. Volume's really picked up down here, which is exciting. I like to see that. Back here, not so much. That's totally fine. We were sitting above 60. As soon as we broke below 60, people started buying. So that's kind of what you want to see with most of your alts, to be completely honest. You want to see an uptick in volume. Right here, everybody's buying, less people are buying, nobody cares, everybody forgot about it, nobody cares. And then it got below 60 and everyone was like, whoa, we should accumulate the crap out of this. And they started accumulating the crap out of it. Tishu said, hi, what's going on, Tishu? Happy Thursday. Happy pre-Independence Day. Very exciting stuff. Render is up 1.03% on the day, currently trading at 330.72. It is sitting above 315. We get a little pullback bounce around $3. And it looks like it's trying to head towards 350. Let's see, we got a rejection here at 340. A little bounce just above 3. Let's call it 3, I don't know, 303, I guess. And then another rejection right above 340. Is this even rejecting, or is this kind of looks like just an ascending channel? Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. I did find the Trump video. Yes, I actually have the tab open still. Vahid said, are we dumping soon? I don't know. Tomorrow's Independence Day, so it would not surprise me if somebody overseas was like, F you, America, and just wanted to dump on our heads. So, let's actually backtest that. We're on Render. Don't let me forget we're on Render. Let's go to Bitcoin. I want to go to the daily, and I want to go to the 4th of July every single year. July 4th. Huge dump last year. Huge dump last year on July 4th. Where is it? June, July 4th. Woo! 5.16% on Bitcoin. Let's mark this up. Minus 5%. Oops. Where's the next one? Next. July 4th. Minus 1.25. That's not too bad. Let's confirm that again. July 4th. Minus 1.25. Minus 1.25%. Okay. And then next, July 4th. I think I skipped one. Plus 1.74. Okay. Plus 1.74%. Then there should be one March, April, May, June, July. July 4th plus 4.77. Interesting. Plus 4.77%. Okay, so I guess the data in conclusion, it's almost 50-50. We got plus 2, plus 5, minus 1, minus 5. So it leans very slightly towards bullish. I would actually argue that it is bullish because last bull market it was positive. And we are in that 4-year timetable for this to be that. You know, and then the next one, and then the next one. So, or I guess this one. That's today, not the minus 5. Let's see, even before that, let's go back just one more. July 4th, right here, plus 0.82. Okay. So yeah, I mean, it definitely seems to be bullish. What am I looking at here? Yeah, daily Bitcoin looks great. See, kind of, this shows me that we're going up, man. On the daily, especially. We get our little pump and rump, pump and rump, pump and rump, little downside, pump, downside, pump, dip, and rip. I don't know. You can kind of feel the momentum when you're doing acid or mushrooms, you know. Dude, I can't imagine doing psychedelics and trying to trade. Oh my gosh, I already struggle right now. with full brain operating capacity. Let's see. That pulse place. It's up, everyone. Bull run is 2/3 completed, in my opinion, for Bitcoin. I mean, I feel that actually. I kind of agree. Mr. Roberts said, "Fajita, I hope you enjoyed the weekend, fella." Enjoyed with a D. It's Thursday. We're not even in the weekend yet. Oh, you guys have your Canadian weekends. Okay, my bad. We're not. Americans aren't allowed to enjoy the Canadian weekends. Okay. Anyways, where was I at? Was I in render? Yeah. Polkadot up, down 0.25%. Struggling at 353. Kind of a midpoint right now between 378 and 333. So that's nice to see. It kind of has the same rejection situation that Cardano is dealing with, which is frightening because Polkadot seems to have like fallen off the map entirely. I don't want that to happen to Cardano. We do got this inverse Batman Bongo Cat pattern though, which does bode well for potential. We'll see what plays out. Barcoin up 6.15% on the day. Beautiful pattern. We got our fake out to the downside, breakout to the upside. A little bit of a sell-off, selling pressure right here. $1.28 rejected. Got a retest, midpoint liquidity pullback, literally the midpoint of this triangle, and then got right back above our upper trend line, struggling to get above 121.76. We're sitting at 121.69 right now. Nice, and it looks good. RSI's chilling. Momentum wave, a little bit high, but no big deal. CAS is up 0.78% on the day. Potential upside here. I see it. Potential janky inverse head and shoulders. Confirmed red dot seems to have played out already. And we're sitting at 0.078, which is in between 7.6 and 8.2. Avalanche is up 0.11%. Rejection at 19. Broke below 1873. Temporary resistance line. Found support right above 1828. It's probably 1833, I guess. 34, 35. Looking good. Sitting at 1853 right now. RSI, potential bounce off of our moving average. We'll see what happens. Chainlink up 0.74% on the day, 1366. Also chilling at the midpoint between 1441 and 1339. A little bit below the midpoint. Rejection at the midpoint, I guess I should say. Finding support I guess where previous prices have rejected. Well, no, actually, this is kind of support. Previous support here. Rejection, I guess, right there. Rejection right here. Two of them. Support right here. So, yeah, I actually kind of like 1366 for a little shorter time frame support. Doge is up 1.88% on the day. Rejection at 17.5. Midpoint 16.81 and 17.5. Kind of waiting and seeing. Waiting and seeing what's going to happen. Polygon pull down 0.59%. Rejection at 19.16 again. Second rejection in recent time frame. Sitting right in between 17.87 and 19.16. Near is up 2.12% on the day. Rejection at 2.34. Support at the midpoint in between 221 and 234. Sitting at 226.7 right now. I would love to see this just blast through 234. Chili's up 0.3% on the day, sitting at 3662, which is previous support. Oh, we got 5 gifted memberships from Mr. Roberts. Thank you so much, Mr. Roberts. Hey, look at that. Some regulars got it. Very cool. Fahid got a membership. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn, Ryan, and Waterfly. And then Yarkson Flower with a Gary Gensler profile picture. That's a great profile picture. Yeah, Chili's looking good. Broke above our descending channel. Thank you very much, Mr. Roberts. Appreciate that. Happy Canada Day. We got our bounce kind of off the top, and now we're hopefully ascending to a higher level. We do have an unconfirmed red dot, so keep an eye out on that. I think that that's signaling maybe some bearish divergence. If it is there, it's very faint. It's going to be like 0.1 or 0.01 even. Silver's still chilling at current local highs, 36.80, looking good. MicroStrategy got a little bit pumpy today, up 0.43%. DXY, a little bit dumpy, looks like doo-doo. NASDAQ, beautiful, 22.830. And S&P, new highs, looking good, man. S&P looks great. My target's 64.40, so guys, Bitcoin daily close contest is coming up less than 1 minute here, so make sure you get your guesses ready. We've got 42 seconds remaining on the clock. Make sure you also smash the like button. Our old all-time high is 109,588, and we're sitting right below that. I would love, just for my brain, it would tickle my brain if we closed above that. That would be very satisfying. But we'll have to wait and see. Let's transition. Are we ready? Very cool. All right. Drummer said, I'm an expert at dodging memberships. I'm an expert at dodging pumps. So welcome. Nice to meet you. Guys, get your guesses in for the daily close contest now. Let me take a sip of my delicious chai latte. Dream Tanks TV coming in with 110,250. $110,250. Very cool, very nice. Fahid coming in with a guess of 109,420.69. Nice. I like it. Ooh, I think my back is slowly healing. Very lovely. Shall we sip again? Drummer coming in with a partial guess. Delicious. Okay, Drummer, guess now completed. 109,535 and 20 cents. Very nice. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Man. Anybody else? Anybody at all? Also, don't forget to smash the like button. Happy Thursday, everybody. Bitcoin 109, 579.99. We got 2 minutes and 25 seconds remaining on the clock for you guys to get your guesses in for the daily close contest. A lot of flat lines going on here in this chart. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 candles, all the same price on the 1 minute time frame. That's crazy. That's so crazy. We do have a green dot on the momentum wave down here on the 1 minute time frame. RSI does seem to have broken above and bounced off of its moving average. See if that results in anything. Guys, don't forget to get your guesses in for the daily close contest and smash the like button. Thanks again, Mr. Roberts, for the gifted memberships. You're an absolute legend. Thoroughly appreciate you, my friend. Let's see, we got 7 likes, 9 people watching. I feel like we can do better than that. Drummer said, if I type the way Fahid typed when I click send, nothing happens. Really? Fahid is a mod, so Fahid's is going to be a little bit different. Try and type it like Dream Tanks did, maybe. Tyler coming in. I thought Tyler actually just quit crypto in general. Feel like I haven't seen him in forever. Welcome back, Tyler. Happy Independence Day. 109-569-69. Nice, nice. Mr. Robert said, going in now to look at the 1 minute chart. All right. How do we like the merch? How do we feel about the merch? Do we like it better than the old hat? I think I like it better. The old hat, you can tell, is like kind of dusty. I was kind of going for the same feel with the circle. I don't know what the Freemason thing though. Everyone's like, oh, you're a Freemason? For the record, I bought this before the Freemasons were, I guess, outed as potential weirdos. Not financial advice. I don't believe one way or the other. Please subscribe. Any Freemasons. Dream Tank said happy early fireworks days. Did we get Tyler's guess in? Yes, we did. We got 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining on the clock. T-Shoes said, is CRV bullish with the new stablecoin bill or no correlation? I will have to take a look after the daily close contest. We got 56 seconds remaining on the clock for anybody to get their guesses in for the daily close contest. Also, smash the like button. Bitcoin 109-579.99 still. Is it flatlined? Yes, look at that. 3 minutes. That's crazy. Interesting. Yes, CRV. CRV is like lending and stuff, isn't it? It's like a DeFi protocol. 27 seconds remaining on the clock for you guys to get your guesses in for the daily close contest. Currently, Tyler is still in the lead with 21 wins, followed closely by Fahid with 17, Hoffs with 14, J Shear 2.0 coming out of nowhere with 11, and the first monetary win. Tishu said, all right, I'm sure you won't forget. You're definitely going to have to remind me. Drummer said, we're on to you. Ask 12B1. I don't know what that is. All right, time's up. Time's up. Time's up. Mr. Robbers is a channel member, so that doesn't matter. Mr. Robbers coming in with a guess of 109, 608, and 84 of those, them, their cents. I like it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, time's up for the daily close contest. We currently have 5 participants. Happy Independence Day, participants. Thank you for going easy on me today. It's a lot easier to enter them when there's not 1,000. 110, 250. Ooh, Dream Tank's a little bit bullish, my friend. A little bit bullish. Next, we got Mr. Robbers, 109, 608, 84. Oh, a lot closer, okay. Bitcoin, currently 109, 600, even. Very nice. Mr. Robbers, okay. Then next we got Tyler, 109, 569, 69. Very nice. What just happened? 109, 569, 69. Okay. Mr. Tyler, Bitcoin 109, 600 even again. Drummer 109, 535 and 20 cents. And Mr. Fahid 109, 420, 69. Where the heck did that go? Oh. Here we go. All right. Mr. Robert said, "Hey Ty, sorry I didn't mean to cap you there under $50. Oh well. It is Independence Day after all." Guys, we got 2 minutes and 51 seconds remaining on the clock for the daily close. Bitcoin 109,599.99, lingering right above Mr. Tyler, our current all-time high for number of wins. He's the I don't know, what do you call it? He's just the king of the daily close contest. 109,602.66. Mr. Robbers coming in very, very close for a possible victory. There he goes. Mr. Robbers now in the lead. 109,610.92. Mr. Robbers gets 109,608.84. It's getting juicy. Drummer said, "Ask one to B1, ask one to B1." Is a Freemason thing you need to ask. Oh. Is it? I thought it cost. It doesn't cost money. It's kind of expensive. I remember looking into it like 10 years ago, and I was like, "Oh, you have to pay for this? That's weird." Oh, back down, collapsing right into Tyler's lap. 109,602.94. Tyler's now back in the lead. Mr. Roberts said the Bitcoin price did this weird flat algo trading minute over a minute a few days ago too. Yeah, it's definitely odd, isn't it? 109,598.82. We got 1 minute and 21 seconds remaining. Slowly working its way possibly below the old all-time high of 109,588 even. Very interesting stuff. Mr. Tyler still in the lead. Mr. Roberts close second, followed by Dremmer for third. We'll see who takes it. This is the candle that will determine the fate of our winner, ladies and gentlemen. 109,592.66. Slowly but surely, we will get there. 46 seconds remaining. 109,592.67. Still lingering. Let's see. 35 seconds. 592.66. Still doing it. Still doing it. Vahid said, "Oh, thanks, Mr. Robbers. Didn't notice. Didn't notice what?" 22 seconds left on the clock. Bitcoin 109,592.66. Mr. Tyler still in the lead. We are also still sitting right above our previous all-time high price. Looking good. Not too bad. Not too bad. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the candle that will determine the fate of our winner. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we closed right below the all-time high, but Tyler is the winner today, ladies and gentlemen. Spam the bananas in the chat. Bitcoin daily close 109,584.78. 109,584.78. Is that correct? 109,584.78. Very nice. Congratulations, Mr. Tyler, on your victory. Wow. Solidifying his lead even further. Mr. Tyler, ladies and gentlemen. With a guess of 109,569.69. Nice, nice. Wow, what a guess. What a guess. What a guy. What an Independence Day win. Are we going to be streaming tomorrow, you ask? I have no idea. Genuinely do not know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. Is that weird? Yeah, let's get rid of stream tanks. Ew, the sirens going off. That freaked me out, dude. Bitcoin, unfortunately, did close below its previous all-time high, but that is not the end of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tyler is our winner. Congratulations, Mr. Tyler, on your victory. Let's transition back to our regularly scheduled programming. Spam some bananas. I see 0 bananas in the chat. That's bad sportsmanship. I better see some damn bananas. Alright. Very nice. Very nice. Very cool. Let's add Mr. Tyler to our winner's Google Doc. Dream Tank said it's always weird when you don't stream. I think I've streamed every single day. Just the days where I don't stream the daily close, I guess, would be weird. Because I usually get in way late. I think there's been maybe 1 or 2 days where I haven't streamed. And it feels odd for me as well when I don't do it. I feel like I'm like skipping work or something. It feels very incorrect. Mr. Tyler has been added to the winner's Google Doc. Let's see if July 4th results in a stream or not. Ladies and gentlemen, can I get a drum roll, please? The winner of today's daily close contest with a guess of 109.56969. Nice. And an actual Bitcoin daily close of 109.584.78 on July 3rd, 2025. Tyler Yetzer's prize is the perfect Coney dog. Congratulations, Tyler, on your victory. Enjoy your perfect Coney dog. This one you are not allowed to share with anybody because it is perfect and it is meant to be enjoyed as an individual American man, preferably with a beard. So, do enjoy. You can do whatever you want with it as long as you're doing it by yourself. You can do whatever you want with that. I'm gonna let you use your imagination. But congratulations on your victory. Enjoy your perfect Coney dog, America. All right. Daily close is like coming home to watch WWF. I feel guilty when I miss the daily close too. I will say though, his price should be a working super chat. It works now. Nobody's done a super chat. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go in. I can actually play his super chat message, the previous one, so he will get his money's worth. Let me go in. Hold on. Let's see. Tyler said, I doubt it. You doubt what? Dashboard? Yeah. Okay, are you ready? It should play on my end as well, so I might have to mute my mic. Okay, ready? Here we go. Here we go.
You're a beach, 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 you're a beach.
What was that you said, Tyler? I'm sorry? Tyler said something in the chat, but I can't read it. It seems like he said something incorrect or untrue. I'm not sure though. It's illegible. I'm just saying. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys for being here. So I believe I fixed it so that it'll play YouTube super chats as well. Like I don't think you have to use the link for Stream Elements anymore. I think you can literally just YouTube super chat and whatever text you put, it'll play. I was very excited when I got that to work. I worked very hard on that. It took me like an hour and a half, and I pressed a lot of buttons. There's a lot of button pressing. I may have even sweated like 1 bead of sweat. Not because I was working hard, but because it was a little bit hot in here. Trevor said, we're all happy now that we heard that. Good. I'm glad. Happy Independence Day, everybody. Go to the beach. Bitcoin, getting a little poopy. 109,594.72. Kind of boring, kind of lame. Not gonna lie. Congratulations, Tyler, once again on your victory. We went through everything. Let's go through the news. Bitcoin dominance getting quiet and dumpy. Good. Bitcoin itself.
You're a beach, you're a beach, you're a beach, you're a beach.
That was it? I think YouTube limits it. That's so funny. Thank you very much, Mr. Tyler. Or maybe you just... Oh, I think you can only... It depends on how much you pay. Ooh. This can be lucrative. That's pretty funny. Mr. Roberts fixed it with the H at the end. Thank you, Mr. Roberts. That helps my OCD. God, that Coney dog looks so good. Let's get to some news, guys. We got the U.S. housing market reached its most unaffordable level in history. Very, very crazy. Only 50 symbols. Only 50 symbols with the $2 super chat specifically. Dream Tank said, "Is the beach a psyop?" Taking profits is a psyop. We figured that out. Even though I've yet to make further profits in the compound trading challenge, but that's a different story. It's a completely unrelated reason. CoinDesk posted the SEC out of nowhere last night halted the conversion of Grayscale's digital large cap fund into an ETF, putting it under further review. The fund aimed to list as a multi-asset spot ETF Bitcoin, ETH, Sol, XRP, ADA on New York Stock Exchange, ARCA. What's annoying about this is they said yes, go ahead, and then they waited like 10 to 12 hours, and then they were like, wait a minute, whoa, hold on. Let me take a look at that one more time, which irritates the crap out of me. They should all go to jail because F them. I'm trying to be civil and not swear as much, but I want to punch them in the face because they suck. Taking profits is 100% a psyop. It is. It really is. They want you to take profits so that when the... Wait. How come that one didn't play? It's because he said bad words. Great. You broke it, Tyler. Thank you very much, Mr. Tyler, for your contribution. All right. Anyways, Cardano, one of the most actively developed blockchains in the world. Very cool. Apparently that doesn't help the price. I think we all knew that. Tesla to accept Bitcoin payments again by next month, says sources. Huge. We'll see what happens. Ryan S. said, wee! Mr. Ryan, you can thank Mr. Roberts for your gifted membership. Welcome to the channel. Drummer said, and it's broken again. It's not broken. It filters out bad words, which is kind of funny because gay isn't really a bad word. So clearly the folks over at Stream Elements may or may not be homophobic. I'm just saying. It didn't say anything derogatory. It just says gay a bunch of times. What's bad about that? I love gay. Gay is great. It's okay to be gay. Okay, next. The reason that I'm getting back into the housing thing. It's becoming more and more relevant as time goes on, so I'm going to continue to talk about it. The reason no one is buying houses right now is because U.S. housing market affordability is literally at the worst level in the past 35 years. Today, an American making median income needs to spend 39.7% to afford the monthly mortgage, tax, and insurance payment. The long-term norm is 29%, and during the depths of the last housing crash, it became as cheap as 22%. For a rebound in the housing market to take place, this mortgage payment income ratio needs to get cheaper, probably closer to 30%. To get there, home values need to drop 15% and mortgage rates need to drop 1.5%. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. It's not that hard. Jerome Powell can figure something out. It's just entirely on him, 100%. Breaking, the U.S. economy adds 147,000 jobs in June, above expectations of 111,000. The unemployment rate falls to 4.1%, below expectations of 4.3%. The May jobs numbers was revised up from 139,000 to 144,000. The headline numbers continue to crush expectations. Very cool. Trump's executive director, Bo Hines, says the crypto industry will probably go to 15 to 20 trillion after stablecoin legislation becomes law. Heck yeah, let's go. How high will national debt be this year? This is absolutely insane. The U.S. debt is now expected to hit 40 trillion this year per Kalshi. To put this into perspective, at the start of 2020, total U.S. debt stood at 23.2 trillion. This would mark a near $17 trillion increase in 6 years. Never in history has the U.S. borrowed even remotely near the levels we are borrowing now. This is a crisis. I don't want to be that guy, but I do want to point out there was a specific political party in office at the time where that enormous increase occurred. I'm just saying. If it happens again this time with this regime, then, we can talk about that. But the fact of the matter is, the previous administration was sitting at the table when that number basically doubled. So somebody should probably say something. Bitcoin 109, 546 and 33 cents, chilling quietly. We got a confirmed red dot on our momentum wave. Is it confirmed? Maybe it's not confirmed. No, I think it is confirmed. We'll see though. I think we have to close this candle on the 4-hour in order to solidify that. Tyler said that's not good. Better jobs, no rate cuts. That's what everyone keeps saying, but we'll see. Ben Cowan. Mr. Robert said, welcome to the channel TV, because I'm not calling you Dream or Tanks, maybe DT TV. Dream Tanks has been around for a while, Mr. Roberts. Dream Tanks might actually be pre-Mr. Roberts. Maybe. That's a big maybe. We got to figure out what time everybody subscribed. That'd be kind of cool if I could see that. Next, we got Extreme Greed returns to the stock market for the first time this year. This is the highest reading since March 2024. Congrats, everyone. We did it. Is that something to congratulate? That's kind of, I feel like that's bad. You don't want to get there yet. United States rescinds export restrictions on chip software to China per CNBC. Exciting. This one's huge. U.S. employment rates falls to 4.1%, lower than expectations. Just in, U.S. House passes President Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill. Very exciting. U.S. House designates July 14th through 18th as Crypto Week. Mr. Robert said, oh, my bad. Yeah. Uh-huh. Tyler said that. Oh, yeah, I read that already. I wanted to mention something. I've been seeing everywhere that there's new construction homes just sitting vacant because there's no one to buy them. And I've been wondering that for a really long time because they're like, I live kind of in the boonies. There's woods all around me and it's really rural and quiet and cozy outside. And they're just clearing whole fields to put in subdivisions. And these houses are ugly, I'm sorry. They're not attractive homes. They're just ugly, cookie cutter, literally every single house is the same, and there's a big gaudy bougie entry, and there's a like a demonic homeowners association, and these homes are like minimum for like a crappy small ghetto looking one. It's like $400,000-$500,000, and I'm like, how did this many people out where I live afford this many homes in this market, in this economy, with these interest rates? And the answer is they don't. I think that we're so used to having this many buyers and this many homes available, like this many buyers, this many homes available, that they're just constantly building this many homes, and the amount of buyers is decreasing, and they're still building this many homes. And, this amount of buyers is chipping away at this chunk. Meanwhile, this chunk just got completed and they're starting on a third one. It's just like a snowball effect of inventory. There's going to be brand new houses on the market that are going to be, I don't even know, can you like foreclose an entire construction company? What happens then? Who gets the house? It's going to be crazy. The market's going to, something weird is going to happen. And I think Jerome Powell is going to be to blame. It's gonna be nuts. U.S. House designates July 14th through 18th as Crypto Week. Interesting. Clarity Act, Anti-CBDC Surveillance State Act. I like that. And Genius Act. We'll see what happens with that. Sounds exciting. We got $1 billion USDT minted 4 hours and 6 minutes ago. Crazy amount of money. Let's keep this focused. Does the New York Stock Exchange send assets to market makers? No, it's illegal. Does the NASDAQ exchange send assets to market makers? No, it's illegal. Does the CME Group send assets to commodities? or commodities to market makers? No, it's illegal. So why can digital asset exchanges send assets to market makers? Because it's a free market. Unfortunately, Mr. Marty Party, that's just part of the game. Next time someone asks you when alt season, the correct response is to ask as priced in Bitcoin or USD. If they reply in USD, then say alt season. It's been alt season since 2023. If their coin hasn't been going up since then, they're holding garbage, and that's why they're asking you, like alt season never happened. If they reply in Bitcoin, then say it hasn't even begun yet. Last cycle, alt season price in USD got a huge spike. June 2023, alt season price in USD. So this kind of actually feeds into the extended cycle theory per Ben Cowan. I don't know. Then the other chart. Yeah, alt season. This is Bitcoin dominance. We have yet to see a crack in the foundation for Bitcoin dominance. Gonna be interesting. Is this, I mean, there's no way. This thing is literally just lingering at the top. What's the time frame on this as well? 2018 to 2020 is when it kind of really began to fall. So that's only 2 years. So then that would be 2022 to 2024. But it's still going up. So the extending cycle, it still plays out here, honestly. Is this going to be the weak point finally where it breaks down? That'd be cool. Bitcoin 109, 625 and 48 cents. All right, what else do we got? We got Bitcoin. This bull run will surprise a lot of people. Q3 loading up, Q4 explosion. I hope that's true, man. I feel like everyone's been saying Q3, Q4 for the last 3 or 4 years. This time it actually looks like it's set up, which is nice. But we'll see, man. 350k Bitcoin would be crazy. Crazy. CryptoFace, what are we supposed to do here? We got 12 hour and 10 minute. 12 hour, we got a break above and retest of resistance turns support. Zoomed in on the 10 minute, retesting resistance turns support, which looks like it's right above 108.5. And we're well above that. Did we do that? Was that back here? Was that this retest? Ooh. Quick Branch said, what are your top 5 alts? My top 5 alts. Solana, Cardano, SWE, Ondo, I don't know what the 5th one would be. I'm gonna go with it's a small cap, and everyone's gonna be like, oh brother, sick of me talking about it, but I'm gonna go with Strike Finance on Cardano because it's blowing up right now. It's a decentralized perpetual trading protocol, and this thing has just done so amazing. Every pullback gets eaten up in like 5 minutes. It's only $31 million fully diluted value, $23 million market cap. This thing's got so much room to grow. And everyone complains, they're like, nobody uses Cardano, blah, blah, blah. If nobody's using it and this thing's already blown up this much, how much farther is it going to go when people realize there's stuff to do on Cardano? What's the heat chart look like? Liquidation heat map? Let's go see. But yeah, that'd be my 5th Strike. I have a very large position in Strike. Liquidation heat map. Ooh, it did change tremendously. Wow. Lots of short interest building up. Let's see, we got 108,964. Yep. 108,002. Sure. Yeah, I like that. And then 108 or 107,039. Yep. And then up above 110,488. 110,568. Okay. Oops. There's so much like volatility starting to build up. I'm kind of excited. 111,450. Volatility is where good trading can like start to happen. 112,492. Quick Brunch said, "Oh wow, I should take a look at Strike." I'll do that. There you go. Yeah, the chart looks great. I guess the only thing that I will say is exercise caution. It does look like it's in a double top right now, but that being said, the double top, I would argue, was right here and right here. It did 1, 2, and then it tried to dump. Somebody unloaded a shit ton right here. And it literally, this is a 4-hour candle. Within 4 hours, just got completely scooped up by buyers. And this is not on any exchange. So people are sitting here refreshing this chart, watching it, and swapping their ADA, and they scoop that up so hard. That's impressive. My other play right now on Cardano is Bodega. Obviously, I'm a huge SNEK guy. I'm not going to tell people to go buy it, though. It is kind of deflating. So I'm a quiet supporter at the moment. And people will be like, "Oh, that's not what you." I don't care. As soon as they pump my bags, I'll pump theirs. Until then, I'm going to be quiet about it. But Bodega is a decentralized betting marketplace. Literally the exact same thing as Polymarket, but it's on Cardano. I can actually show you. Where is the website thingy? Right here. Bam. Mr. Robert said the heat map is so symmetrical. It is. They're gearing up for that 4th of July weekend. 3-day weekend. Tomorrow's bank holiday. Banks aren't even open. I'm so bummed about that, man. Yeah, look at that. Spike, 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 spike. This right here is retail. These little extras right here, probably retail. Well, no, actually they're not. Those are the same as that in that spike. Interesting. Yeah, it's just it's so weird to me, and I don't know if there's a rhyme or reason to it. If you look, the numbers will match up perfectly too. Sometimes, obviously, there's retail in there too, so they won't be 100% matched up, but they're pretty dang close, dude. Short interest right now, though. There's so much short interest, it's ridiculous. I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna happen. 4th of July is hit or miss. I really want a Coney dog. So yeah, Bodega, same thing as Polymarket. You can bet on various sporting events, political events. Cardano reaching $1 by July 14th. Sonny Bill Williams versus Paul Gallen, like fights and stuff. Anything you can imagine. I think you can actually make your own as well. Like, will JJ take his hat off before August 15th? Will Bitcoin close above 110,000 on June 6th? What's on June 6th? Were we done with news? No, we were not. Okay, next. We got Bohine says the digital asset industry could hit 15 to 20 trillion as the US pursues Bitcoin accumulation, mining partnerships, and stablecoin driven dollar dominance. Drummer said so hard. Bullish Bitcoin could hit 170K as global M2 supply reaches a record 55.48 trillion and the US dollar posts its worst H1 since 1973. Look at that. Coupled, literally coupled. This little dip right here in the M2, that's what Bitcoin just did. Only it just traded sideways. It started trading sideways a little bit early and continued a little bit later. Now, it's got to just pop straight up in order to recouple. Now, we've seen it decouple farther before. It could do that again. This kind of looks like M2 was going sideways doing its thing because there's no, like, you can't, like, trade M2. And Bitcoin got a little bit bored, got a little bit slumpy. Some people started getting impatient, sold a little bit. Over here, people got a little excited, bought a little too much. And now they're getting bored again. They're getting bored. They're selling a little bit, kind of keeping the price down. and then all that liquidity injection is going to show up. It's trickled down, man. It's so obvious. This one was a big one. The White House says President Trump will sign the bill on Friday at 5 p.m. The big, beautiful bill tomorrow at 5 p.m. We'll see what happens. Latest 99% of Bitcoin holders are in profit as Bitcoin nears all-time high. Crazy. I didn't mean to. Okay, that. Ivan on Tech. Altcoins will make you rich. It may not seem like it now, but every cycle, that's where most gains are generated. Yes, Bitcoin dominance is still strong. The grand rotation will take place later this year. So we'll see if that happens. That'd be crazy. Mr. Roberts said the U.S. overnight repo just got a huge injection from the Fed. Quantitative easing is started. I think that's happened a couple of times, hasn't it? Some stuff keeps breaking in overnight repo. They're just, the printer is on, man. We got Ivan on Tech posting Bitcoin 150K will come very fast. Sailor knows. Bitcoin is pumping. Are you entertained or not? 150K in July. That'd be crazy. This one I was just cracking up at. This is just a funny clip. Funny clip for us to watch. Okay, ready? Okay, hang on. I gotta unmute it. The audio is very important. Okay, ready? Now we're in business.
Bag up, bag up. Bag up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Oh, Lord. Lord, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. What you doing, Terry? Terry, what you doing?
Dude, I was cracking up watching this earlier. Put it in reverse, Terry. Next we got a Coinfessions. Long time since we've had one of these. This guy said, and this is where I kind of go into the whole idea when people lose a lot of money and they get really mad, they get really upset. They're like, I'm never doing crypto again. My life is over. F this. This is all miserable. I'm never gonna financially recover. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Now you don't have to go this route, but it is a possibility. So this kind of is the silver lining, light at the end of the tunnel kind of scenario. It's not always as black and white as it seems. This kid said, I made 200K, lost 190K, made 250K with the 10K on perps. Lost all except 5K, turned into 50, back down to 5, made 50 again in a matter of weeks, did this 3 times, lost all of it, 0. Took out 15K line of credit, turned it into 180,000 now in 3 weeks. Go hard or go home. This kid literally, like, almost $250,000, like 3 or 4 times. Lost it all every single time, and he just did it again. He's just on repeat. So there's multiple lessons to be learned here. The main one, the big one, in my opinion, is you can always recover from financial loss. It's never the end of the world. Next and last, we got the difference in cost between buying a house and renting has reached the highest level on record. Today, your monthly payment for buying a house is $2,800 per month, while the typical rent is $2,049. The resulting $750 premium to buy means that many would-be first-time homebuyers are content to rent and wait out the market, which helps explain why the housing market in 2025 has remained sluggish and why home values are now dropping in most states on a month-over-month basis. I'm excited for this. I need houses to be at like miserable prices so that I can just come in and just scoop up just a nice little starter home and make it my forever home. I just want to be comfortable. It's not too much to ask. My grandma and grandpa probably built their house for like $2,000. If you adjust that for inflation, let's just say $100,000, $200,000. More than happy to pay what needs to be paid. I just want a damn house. Lower the interest rates and give me fair pricing. It feels messed up to say, but I'm excited for all of these greedy bastards with their houses listed like 60% above market value to lose their shit when their house does not sell for a full year. I'm going to literally be standing out there their little for sale sign. 365 days on the market. I'm gonna be standing out there with a giant middle finger sign. All right, let's see. Congratulations, Tyler, once again on your victory. Let's do a quick portfolio update. Really quick. Bitcoin 109, 536 even. Stream Can Milan said, "What's up, everyone? What's going on? Happy Thursday. Happy Independence Day, my friend. I'm excited for the 3-day weekend." Mr. Robert said, "A good house price and rate is coming, JJ. You'll be good." I hope so, man. I feel like I've been waiting for this. Everyone's been telling me that the housing market's gonna collapse. Interest rates, that was not a conversation a couple of years ago. But now interest rates are a conversation. All this stuff is gonna be in your favor soon. I've been hearing soon. No joke, for a decade. For a solid 10 years, I've been told housing prices are going to decrease. And now, most recently, the last couple of years, interest rates are also going to go down. So we will see. If it does not happen, I'm going to live in a fort in the woods. I don't care anymore. Anyways, portfolio update. Our 1K to 10K Grok portfolio. Something's going on. Everything's broken. Oh, I got kicked out. Hang on. God, this security on this website cracks me up. Okay, 1K to 10K Grok portfolio. Currently 836. It is down $164. And, ooh, ADA actually moved up finally. We got currently being held up by Proppy, Fetch, Sol, Render, and Ondo, being dragged down by ADA, Aptos, Shib, Near, and Doge. Proppy's still in profit, $2.13. Looking good. Next, we got our Memecoin portfolio post Libra. People probably don't even remember what Libra was anymore. That was the end of Memecoins. Everyone was freaking out. They're like, Libra, oh my gosh, we're being scammed? It was so funny, dude. Now nobody even remembers it. People are buying Poop, Uranus. Where did Poop go? Poop Aura, Uranus, Poopiter, Reverse Dog, Hate Elon Coin. You know what I mean? Like we've gone full circle now. We're back at Poop Coin. So I think that Libra failed at killing meme coins for sure. Anyways, meme coin portfolio down $140. Not too shabby. SNEK still at the very, very, very bottom. This thing has been $90 for like, it feels like a solid month. So I would love to see this wake up and actually accrue some value. But I'm going to be quiet. I don't want to talk too bad about my boys. And last but not least, the best performer in my favorite portfolio, the narrative portfolio, is in profit, $62.19. This thing did not go negative, this dip. This dip did not kill the narrative portfolio at all. The narrative portfolio remained in solid profits. It is still looking great. This portfolio is made up of one meme coin, one artificial intelligence coin, one real world asset coin, one decentralized physical infrastructure coin, and one gaming coin. And it is killing it. Pepe's up $44. Fetch is up $22. Tau is up $16. Mana is down less than $3. And VeChain is down less than $20. So 2 out of the 5. A little bit red. Nothing crazy. It's not even red enough for the offset. We're still in complete profit, which is awesome. So that's very exciting. I do think that we need to establish a new portfolio maybe the day before like July 8th, maybe the day before the tariff things go into like full effect. Congratulations, Tyler, once again on your victory. Oh, Tyler, what were those YouTube super chats, or did you go through? No, they had to be because they showed up on my thing. Okay, that's actually really exciting. So the YouTube super chat narration did work. That's awesome. I'm excited about that. Oh, I think it's time for me to get a new chair. I had one in my cart the other day. I was going to order it, but I was like, nah, I don't need to spend this money. But I'm not spending the money on anything else, so I think I'm just going to do it. Drummer said, so let me get this clear. You said 100% bull run, YOLO, Riz, good game. That is exactly what I said, word for word. But I did not say GG. I actually said the words good game. Congratulations, Tyler, once again on your victory. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go check out Fear and Greed. I don't even know if this can be accurate anymore. There's no retail in the space to even like measure this off of. Plus, this just drives me crazy, man. The surveys being paused, that's 15 minutes is a huge chunk. So this is 15, or not 15 minutes, 15%. This is 15% just incorrect. So, I don't know. And plus, we've watched it way too many times where it just doesn't make sense sometimes. Like where it should be super duper bearish and it's like in greed for some reason. But it is Bitcoin specific, so I'm going to stop complaining. I wonder how much money they make off advertisements for Fear and Greed. Curious. They have an iOS widget? That's actually sick. I wondered because I wanted to get a smartwatch to check charts and stuff, but I could not find one that like told me in the description that that was a possibility. And I guess that's like a weird gray area of technology. I want to know what apps are available before I buy the technology. So if I get a smartwatch and I want to just click a couple buttons and then see my charts, can I do that? Is that even a possibility? Apparently nobody knows. Anyways, Fear and Greed on CoinMarketCap and Altcoin Season Index. Fear and Greed, we're at 55, which is dead center, right in the middle. Leaning a little bit towards greedy. Nothing really too much to report after that, though. And Altcoin Season Index, we are at 23. Almost poking into the 25 to 50 area. Mr. Roberts said, JJ, have a great holiday weekend, good sir. Happy 4th of July to all. Peace. Take it easy, Mr. Roberts. I appreciate you. Happy Independence Day. Happy Canada Day. And good night, my friend. Yeah, altcoin season can't come fast enough. I am ready, Mr. Krabs. Bitcoin 109,562 and 14 cents. I'm like genuinely worried that I've like lost my mojo when it comes to trading. Because I have not been able to make, I haven't even like opened a good trade in, it might be weeks. I don't know. It's starting to bug me. It's like starting to get to my head, man. It's freaking me out. We got some green across the market. Nothing too crazy. It's very, very small amounts at the moment, which it always does this. For some reason, after the close, everything gets quiet and lingering. And again, tomorrow's the 4th of July. Historically, leans a little more towards bull, but it's very much like a 50-50 mixed bag. I would call it like 55-45. That extra 5% goes on the bullish side, which isn't much to work with, to be completely honest. Don't forget to smash the like button. Like button helps out a ton. Make sure YouTube knows that people want to watch this. But Teach, you said no 5% compounding. I have done no progress on that. I got to like I don't remember if I'm at like 106 or 110, 111. But the 5% compounding, once I got like right above 50%, or no, it would be 100%, because we started at 50 bucks. Once I got right above 100%, just plateaued. Every single move that happens when I'm not paying attention. Every single one. Literally, the one the other day, I was so mad. I think it was this gigantic 2 candles and then the sideways slop. I was actually vacuuming during these 2 candles. Because this happened, it wasn't like a full 8 hours. There was like the last hour of this candle and the first hour of this one. So this was all within like an hour and a half that this gigantic move happened. And I was vacuuming. Like, you know, hanging out in my living room, doing whatever. And then I come back, I come back in the office, and I sit down and I see these two candles, and I was like, mother effer. I was so mad because I knew that it was just going to be this garbage for the remainder of the time. And that's exactly what happened. And then we got these while I was at work. So it's all just, or maybe I was sleeping. Who knows, man. 12 and 16. Yeah, I was at work. I was at work while these happened. It's ridiculous, man. This one was yesterday morning, I think. I had 0 trades open. Pissed. Pinlink's down 1.2. Oh, 1.0. Are we getting a little bit green here? Potentially. Congratulations, Tyler, once again on your victory. Tell you what, guys, I am hungry. I want a coney dog so bad now. Oh, we're getting a little green here. 109, 686, and 68 cents. Come on, Bitcoin, you can do it. I believe in you. You can do it. Let's see. Are we gonna, maybe I guess I can cheat in DCA early. Should I do it? Is that dumb? I could. I could do it. Are you going to get a little dumperoo or not yet? I'm not sure. We looked at previous 4th of July's, previous Independence Days, and it's hit or miss. The last 2 were bearish. The last year, 2024, 4th of July, we went down like 5% on Bitcoin. The one before that was only like 1.25. The one before that went up like 1.75, I think. And then 2021, like bull market, 4th of July, was up, I think, 5%. Maybe 5.25. So it kind of evens out. But we really won't know this time. This time is different. Yeah, who knows, man? You asked me to look at Curve earlier, Tishu. You asked me if something was going to be bullish. What was that question? Because of the stablecoin thing? I thought Curve was just DeFi. User interface application deployment of smart contracts. Decentralized exchange platform. Makes trading between similar assets more efficient, but like stablecoins, more efficient and cost effective. Interesting. Okay. So Curve is like an aggregator? Interesting. They're like an aggregator with... Gosh, why is Ethereum's logo so ugly? What is that? Did they change it? Am I wrong in thinking that this is ugly? What the heck is this? Why is there 14 colors? Relax. Curve. Now I don't remember what I was saying. I got distracted by the weird logo. Yeah, no, they have a... Whoa. Why did I not know that this was what Curve was? It is a lot of stablecoin swapping. I had no idea. Wow. I wonder why that is. And then you can do pools for like lending and borrowing. Huh. Why doesn't any of these work? There we go. Just takes 10 hours. Okay, so it's literally just DeFi. It's like DeFi with a focus on stablecoin swaps. Ask Grok what Curve Finance is. Yeah, let's ask Grok. What is Curve Finance? You guys are going to see me live transition into my regular glasses because these are starting to squeeze my brain. Ugh. Okay. Curve Finance is a decentralized exchange and automated market maker protocol built on Ethereum designed for efficient trading of stablecoins and other low-risk assets with minimal slippage and low fees. It focuses on assets that are expected to have similar value like stablecoins or wrapped versions of assets. Key features: liquidity pools. Users deposit assets into pools to provide liquidity and earn trading fees plus potential Curve token rewards. Low slippage, optimized for stablecoin trades, ensuring minimal price impact. Curve token, the governance token used for voting on protocol changes and incentivizing liquidity providers. Decentralized governance, controlled by CRV holders through a DAO, decentralized autonomous organization. Cross-chain, supports multiple blockchains via integrations like Layer 2 solutions or sidechains. It's popular in DeFi for yield farming and stablecoin trading with a focus on security and efficiency. Always research risk before using any DeFi platform. You know what else I want to ask? Has Curve ever been compromised or hacked? Or something better like what Curve specializes in? Apparently, it's literally what you said. It is 100% stablecoins. Okay, 2022, that's old. 23, even, just as old. Whoa, white hat hackers recovered 70% of that. That's crazy. May 2025, X account and DNS breaches. Okay. Official X was hacked to promote a fake CRV token airdrop, directing users to a phishing site, mimicking Curve's interfaces to steal funds. On May 12th, Curve's domain, Curve5, was hijacked via another DNS attack, redirecting users to a malicious site designed to drain wallets. Curve migrated to a new domain, curve.finance, and implemented enhanced security measures. No specific loss amounts were reported, but Curve confirmed no smart contracts or user funds were directly compromised, and the breaches were limited to the X account and DNS layer. Interesting. They faced Web 2 related and Web 3 related vulnerabilities. This is actually a great way to use Grok, honestly. Responded swiftly in each case, and smart contracts themselves remain secure in 2022 and 2025 incidents. Users are advised to verify website authenticity, use official domains, and revoke suspicious contract approvals to stay safe. I actually do that quite frequently. I don't know if you guys do this at all. Whenever I'm every month or two, I'll go into my self-custody wallets and just clear everything out. Any permissions that I gave, I just deny or remove all of them. That way, whenever I got to reuse something, I got to go to a DEX or whatever, I got to reconnect, that's fine. I'm totally okay reconnecting. It's not that big of a deal. Like, I got to press 2 extra buttons, big whoop. I would rather do that than have something that I connected 3 or 4 years ago as a joke come back and bite me in the ass and drain my wallet because I gave her permission to do transactions because it was like some funny stupid meme or whatever, Oh, Bitcoin 109,669, nice, and 23 cents. Market looks pretty quiet. Trying to be green again. We'll see how long that lasts. Congratulations, Tyler, once again on your victory. Well, folks, I think I'm going to call it here. I appreciate you guys for joining me. As always, if Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. Happy Thursday. Happy Independence Day. If I do see you tomorrow, it's probably going to be, I don't know. Maybe it's going to be late. Maybe it's going to be early. Who knows? But, as always, appreciate you guys. So, stablecoin bill bullish? I would say so. I think so. Maybe not like God candle catalyst, but it seems like it'd probably do good. Especially if they start getting into those other stablecoins on their protocol. But anyways, appreciate you guys for joining. Smash the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you're new. Happy Thursday and good night.